let's get retarded. Everybody, let's get retarded. Everybody, let's get retarded. Come on, shit, let's get retarded. Come on, let's get retarded. Let's get retarded. Look. Put your hand in the air and try to break your wrist. Then across your chest and try to bite your ear. And go Put your hand in the air and try to break your wrist. Then across your chest and try to bite your ear. And go Get retarded. Everybody, let's get retarded. Everybody, let's get retarded. Everybody, let's get retarded. Everybody, let's get retarded. Special ass niggas think, all my ugly ass niggas think, all my handicapped niggas think, all my special ass niggas think, all my ugly ass niggas think, all my handicapped niggas think. Put your hand in the air and try to break your wrist, then across your chest and try to bite your ear and go Put your hand in the air and try to break your wrist, then across your chest and try to bite your ear and go Get retarded. Everybody, let's get retarded. Everybody.
Welcome to Chair's Table, everybody. Just getting a bunch of things configured here and mostly just trying to succeed at that at the moment. It is Sunday, May 25th. X is broken as ever. And it is a good day. It has been a good weekend to become familiar with Farcaster, which I have. And you know what? The mini apps are not so difficult to navigate, both from using them and building on them, or with them, or building a them. And who are we really if not a them? I do have a dead guy birthday of the day for you today. Huge announcement. ChairsTable.xyz is live right now. And I implore you, if not urge you, to bookmark. Aha, there it is. To bookmark ChairsTable.xyz. Bam. There it is. So much more coming for you all. Very excited about regularly streaming again. Have some live streams set up for these next few weeks. My friend Lake, who is an accredited author, widely published, we'll be doing some weekly shows. I will continue to do spaces, provided that X is working. But I am spending a lot more time on Farcaster, which I should be live on now at this very moment, thusly. I am moving around a little bit, trying to post links everywhere, so I'll go silent for just a moment, but I am here. This is Chair's Table. I am here to prop you up. I am not affiliated with any Kanye or Ryder Ripps token, though I wish everyone the best, and I will tell my story about the latest Ryder Ripps token maybe even on this stream in just a little bit, because I had a better entry than you on that token, I guarantee it. And then everything else happened. We'll get into it. This is Chair's Table. Thank you for being here.
With my chin up high, fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. You think I'm ugly, I don't care. You think I'm dumb, I don't care. You think I'm scum, I don't care. Bitch, I make my money. Party till I die. With my chin up high, fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let the dollar make her work. People always hating, but the more they hate, the more I work. Everybody say they're lit, but all they do is showing shit. In my street, like the slaves, bitches always kiss my feet. Stay out of my way, you bitch. I can deal with your fake ass me. They thought that I had stopped. It was over, I had dropped. Bitch, I had my plans out here. I'm only just at my start. You will have to kill me to make me fucking stop. I was already dead again. You can't hurt me, only God. Party till I die. With my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let the dollar make her work. Party till I die. With my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let the dollar make her work. I ain't scared of death, but I fear damn as dead as breath. All the drugs.
Things are working,
I am
everybody.
blessed with the smartest brain. I remember your laugh when I was at my worst. Let
Alright.
me tell you, piece of scum, I'm supported from above. Your man in my
Yo.
DMs while you're talking shit behind my back. All the shit you said made you look.
Yo. We are live on X, YouTube, Twitch, Farcaster. I can see your comments from all of those places. If you are watching, test the comments. Tell me how good I look. This is Chair's Table. I'm here to prop you up. It's the 25th of May. Summer has started. And I don't listen to the radio anymore, so I don't know what the song of the summer is. Remember when it was Lean On? What was the summer of the Lean On song of the summer? I digress. I don't know what the song of the summer is. We don't know what sort of crypto summer it is yet. Is it a hyperliquid summer? Is it a pawn summer? Is it Solana summer? I'm a sucker for alliteration. Is it Yay Ethereum upgraded to Pectra summer? Is it a status network summer? I don't know yet. I don't think anybody knows yet. But we are live on all of those locations: Twitch, YouTube, Farcaster, and X. Chairstable.xyz is live, and you should check back frequently there. All sorts of things are in the works and under development. Do you have a dead guy birthday of the day for you later in the show? Twitter seems to be and has been for a while majorly malfunctioning this entire weekend. And just as Twitter did that, starting around Friday night, local time, Farcaster took over Warpcast, or rather, Warpcast rebranded back to Farcaster. Farcaster the protocol, it was Warpcast the app. Now it's Farcaster the app using Farcaster the protocol. And also, the Farcaster wallet natively now supports Solana. It could not have been worse timing for Twitter or better timing for Farcaster for the rebrand, for its integration of Solana. I looked a little bit into what it takes to develop a Farcaster mini app, and it doesn't take too terribly much. I would love to do a stream if it's interesting for people on how to navigate the mini apps landscape. There's a few things I have found that are broken in the docs now that Warpcast is Farcaster and whatnot, as some of the V2 mini app docs came out a few months ago before this rebrand. So some broken links to the mini app playground and whatnot, but we'll get that resolved, I'm sure. Somebody will, somebody must. If you do not already, I implore you, I plead with you, follow me on X, follow me on Farcaster, @verycomfy. And you can find the YouTube channel @ChairsTable, which you are sitting at right now. Thank you for taking your seat. Tried to do a Twitter space earlier, just moments ago, and it completely failed for me. So I decided to live stream instead, and I'm glad that I did. A few things I would like to touch on today. The launch of the Status Network has been announced. The Status app, of course, a long-time crypto mainstay, regularly in the top 2 repositories by activity, always battling with Chainlink, an app that has been under development since 2018 or 2017, when their ICO was. A lot of people don't know that Status has been doing as much or more as even the Ethereum Foundation for the Ethereum ecosystem in a very interesting way. In that, when the Status app was conceived, development began in 2017. The Status development team was assuming that the protocols defined in the Ethereum white paper, namely Whisper, peer-to-peer messaging, peer-to-peer private messaging, that developments would be successful. But long story short, the Whisper protocol, along with Swarm, private peer-to-peer storage that was also defined in the Ethereum white paper, did not succeed. What did succeed was proof of stake, and DeFi has become the hub of world finance as such. But the Whisper protocol, namely peer-to-peer messaging, was what Status was relying on. And unfortunately, development was dropped on Whisper and was less than well communicated to the Ethereum community. So development went on for a little bit on the Status side of things before anyone realized that Whisper had been more or less abandoned. That is where Waku was born. Waku began as a fork of the Whisper repositories from the points that Whisper was abandoned. But along the way, Status and what became the Logos and now Institute of Free Technology ecosystem realized that there was a ton of other infrastructure that was necessary to realize the truly private grand vision of what Ethereum perhaps was meant to be, in that, yes, you can have decentralized applications running on Ethereum. And Ethereum is an entirely public blockchain. And up until very recently, privacy tools built on top of Ethereum were a very touchy subject, to say the least. Ethereum was more, it was conceived to be more than a blockchain. It was supposed to be an ecosystem that was fully complete, including private decentralized peer-to-peer storage and messaging, which would enable developers to launch apps in that ecosystem that were completely unreliant on third-party servers. And almost every piece of infrastructure that would be needed would be decentralized and permissionless. But that did not happen. So the very grand vision of Logos is privacy is a first-class feature for consensus, a blockchain that is Nomos, peer-to-peer storage, which is Codex, and private peer-to-peer messaging, which is Waku. Those three elements were defined in the Ethereum white paper, but only one of three has been achieved. Those three elements are the three pillars of the Logos core stack, and it will allow developers to completely circumvent the need for centralized servers, almost, if not completely. And it's a very exciting thing. Waku is live right now and is already being used by projects like Railgun, which has shielded between $4 and $5 billion of transactions on Ethereum mainnet with Waku under the hood. The Graph protocol shields the privacy of its index nodes using the Waku network. Portrait app, new social media app that I happen to like a lot, uses Waku nodes to host people's content, making your content unfucking censorable. But who cares about censorship resistance, right? That's all boring stuff. It's only boring until you realize how much you need it at a moment that might be too late. Shout out to Happy Trees, who's an admitted happy cuck now. Is anybody on the Hyperliquid train? I got on the Hyperliquid train sort of early, enough to catch the massive dip before the massive comeback that has happened now. And now I believe Hype is at an all-time high. Let's look at the Hype chart. Why not? I believe Hype is at an all-time high and nearly at a $10 billion market cap. 12 billion market cap on Hype. Can you believe it? I, admittedly, well, shit. How do you like that? Is that a bullish chart? I can't tell. Is this a bullish chart? It's kind of unbelievable. It's rather unbelievable what's happening with the hype chart at the moment. And of course, as always, and without fail, I wish everyone the best. And I wish everyone great success. I do implore everyone who does hold some hype to check out HyperFi. HyperFi dot something. Hyper.fi. It's where you can really tune up. Really tune up your really tune up your hype. Spin up that percentage a little bit at HyperFi. We are live on Twitch and X and YouTube and Farcaster. Shout out to the Stream mini app. Devs on Farcaster making streaming there possible. I am at Very Comfy on most places. Oh, the stream people are talking. What are they saying? Share the Warpcast link. Share it to Warpcast. We'll cast up any app so people... Ah, all right. I can do that, I suppose. Except I already... how fucked am I? Okay, share to Warpcast. Share live stream link. Warpcast. Ah, okay. Interesting. That's cool. Still getting used to Warpcaster rather. Alright, this music fucking sucks. Turning that off. Yes, I did call that early. I called it 4 minutes after Ryder posted the contract headshot. Might want to turn notifications on for me. Sometimes I have the goods. Sometimes. I was at the Pizza DAO LA party this past Thursday, May 22nd, of course, Bitcoin Pizza Day. Every year, Pizza DAO throws a global pizza party. 400 parties, plus more than 400 parties were thrown this year, all across the world. Pizza DAO is one of the only DAO, and maybe the only non-financially focused DAO to survive through all of the ups and downs. But I am of the opinion that Pizza DAO is the most real DAO that exists. Aside from maybe things like Arbitrum DAO, Curve, and until recently Avagachi, Pizza DAO is the most active and the most honest DAO in that they have one mission. That mission is UBP, Universal Basic Pizza. They stand for free pizza. They throw parties. The parties are free. The pizza is free. They throw them all across the world, and anyone, anywhere in the world who wants to throw a free pizza party brought to you by Pizza DAO can and does all the time, all throughout the year. The Global Pizza Day is just the sort of the culmination of the pizza year. But if you are at an event or location that would benefit from a Pizza DAO party, then you can throw one. All you have to do is hit up Snacks. That's Snack Man on Twitter. You can find Pizza DAO on Twitter. And I think their site is their pizza_DAO on Twitter and global pizza party. If you reach out to them, you can throw a party in your location in a location of your choosing, the location of your desires, of your dreams even. And I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. People rip off Pizza DAO from time to time and claim to be throwing a pizza party and just pocket the money. I don't think it happens so often anymore. But I would say my estimation that I base on absolutely nothing is that more than 98% of the activities, and probably more than 99%, 4 nines even, 99.99% of the funds that Pizza DAO spends is directly contributing to free pizza. Nobody else really does that. Every other DAO is a scam. Literally, every other DAO is a scam. I would even say including those others that I mentioned earlier. It's all a fucking scam. But not Pizza DAO. Not on my watch. The Status Network, Twitter, has been fun lately. Status L2 is their profile. They are still under 600 followers. If you're lucky, you might become the 666th follower of the Status Network. I was talking about Status earlier and the need for infrastructure that was recognized by Logos and that has been built since the inception of the Status app. Status Network is coming, and it will have gasless transactions, free transactions on an EVM L2 that settles on Ethereum that you can bridge your Sepolia ETH to right now. If you go to status.network, you can find all of the accoutrement. Now, it's a brand new testnet. It was only just launched. I think the public announcement was last week. So not all of the tooling is there yet. but you can deploy smart contracts. You can bridge your test sepalias over, and you can start firing up Remix and messing around with what's going on over there. And I encourage you to look at the RLN secured, rather, gasless transaction functionality that will be brought to you on Status Network. What that means is, very simply, and I'll go much deeper and much longer into this later, but essentially, when a network is busy, of course, the gas goes up. But the gas in general on an L2 is very low anyway. It should be. L2 should be fast and cheap, ideally. Ideally. But when a network is not busy, this allows for gasless transactions to happen. And RLN, which stands for rate limiting nullifiers, which simply means a spam protection mechanism, will allow users who have no value on Status Network to begin using Status Network without having to have any sort of gas token. Zero bridging. It means you can go to an app that is on the Status Network and start using their functionality without bridging any tokens, without needing to claim anything right away. There's no other blockchain that has ever done this. There's no other network that has ever done this. Everyone has always required at least some sort of value to be obtained before you can fire a transaction. The way Status is going to do this is with karma points. And I don't know about you, but I've always felt like it's a good karma play to help test the network, you know? So I encourage everyone to check out status.network. Bridge over some test tokens. That looks a lot like the Mediterranean to me. Status Network is going to be a game changer, and you're going to want your karma points. And I think that's as much alpha as anyone has publicly said other than their official channel. So I'll keep it mum for now on the rest of the Status stuff. Bitcoin is at an all-time high, as you are probably very well aware of. Bitcoin is at its all-time high, or somewhere thereabouts. Things are moving fast and hard, just how we like it. Wet and clammy, hot and clammy, just like the McPoyles like it. But I don't have to tell you this, you already know this. Bitcoin has, well, it's not an all-time high. The all-time high was a couple of days ago. It has since retraced a touch. It's truly amazing. I would say that it will be very exciting once Ethereum and Solana reach their all-time highs as well. And as soon as I can get the, maybe if I do it like this, that works. Still can't get the prices though. Well, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. We are in peak times. Was that the Pico top? Are we looking at the Pico top? I don't know. I don't think so. But who really knows about these things? I mean, some people do. Sailor knows. Hey, if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel there. Should be at Chairs Table, one word, on YouTube. I appreciate it. If you'd like to test the comments with me here, I implore you to do so. If you see this on X, please repost. Visit chairstable.xyz. I just launched that fucker out yesterday. Bookmark it and check it from time to time. Things will be updating. You're going to want to click on the things. You're going to want to click on the things. I almost can't say it too much. You're going to want to click on the things. I will be back in just a moment. I do appreciate you being here with me. I am Chair. I'm here to prop you up. All right. Sorry, I had to leave. You know what I had to be of relief. I have thusly brought relief upon myself. And I exclaim unto you, I feel better. This is Chairs Table. Thank you for being here. There is a Chairs Table community on X if you find it. I should probably feature it on my profile, but it's neither here nor there. If you find it, join it, answer the question that I believe is there. Or maybe it's free to join. I mean, it is free to join. But there is a gated question that if you answer incorrectly, you will never gain access. Not now or in the future. So answer carefully. My Farcaster handle is the same as on X, and I will be more active there. I will be diving into the mini app ecosystem there, and I want to do some streams about it once I learn enough to actually be useful. But I think it's rather, I mean, crypto social media has come a long way. And the last time I took an earnest look at things, it was about a year ago. And that's when Lens was sort of, I mean, I think even at that point, Lens had already stopped pushing updates to their SDKs. They lost Nader Dabit as a DevRel to EigenLayer, and I think that had a lot to do with that as well, maybe, or just indications that, or an indicator that things aren't going so well over there. And Warpcast, Farcaster, whatever was happening, was also a little bit difficult to onboard new people to. I found it easy enough, but it was impossible for me to ask somebody that wasn't crypto interested to use something like Farcaster. I think that's completely different now. There is zero roadblocks to onboarding somebody who does not care about the crypto element at all to an app like Farcaster. And they have a wallet there, and as soon as they fall onto a feature, they come across a feature, exclaim across a feature that they have an interest into using the crypto functionality, it will be right there for them. So it's interesting. I think there will be tons of platforms like Farcaster in the future. Farcaster is just the first one to get as far as they have. Like everyone, a lot of people have started this race. Farcaster is in the lead right now. I think something like Portrait, if not Portrait itself, is even more revolutionary in that you cannot censor content on Portrait. And I'm not sure exactly. I need to look at what the censorship resistance properties of Farcaster are. Because things are far too tame on the timeline on Farcaster. You know, like I think something is being curated because it's not as wild as maybe you'd imagine it would be if it was harder to censor. But that's neither here nor there. What is here right now is that it is May 25th, and on May 25th, in 1803, in Boston, Massachusetts, was born Ralph Waldo Emerson. A highly controversial figure to some, a revolutionary thinker and transcendentalist, father of transcendentalism to others. He is, of course, from New England, and that should explain a lot. A gifted man, but perhaps a sordid man. Spent a lot of time on Walden Pond, also in Massachusetts, a stone's throw from Boston. A beautiful place. I've been there myself a few times. A New Englander. Distinguished family. Concord, Massachusetts. I don't think you're allowed to even walk through Concord, Massachusetts unless you're worth more than 10 million. I'm pretty sure that's the case. If you get stopped, it's show me your checking account. What are you doing here? It is alleged that Emerson transformed American thought. In 1836, he published Nature. The essay launched the Transcendentalist movement. His argument was that people could transcend the physical world through spiritual experience and direct contact with nature. In 1841, he wrote an essay called Self-Reliance. This became the foundation for American individualism. The man wrote a lot of foundational texts. He mentored writers like mentored. Not unlike Liberace mentored many young men. He mentored Henry David Thoreau, also Margaret Fuller, although I think the mentorship was a little less hands-on with her. Bronson Alcott. He crafted a distinctly American literary tradition. He was not popular amongst religious conservatives who thought he was a dangerous radical. They accused his rejection of traditional Christianity as a threat to the social order. In 1838, he gave what's known as the Divinity School address at Harvard. It caused such an uproar that Harvard banned him from speaking for 30 years. The Walden Pond experiment, as it was called, became controversial. Critics said that Thoreau's retreat to nature was just privileged escapism. After all, it was Ralph Waldo Emerson who provided the land. Thoreau regularly had dinner with family and friends in Concord. Was he radically self-reliant on nature, or was he frontin'? Ralph Waldo Emerson, May 25th, died 1882. Your dead guy birthday of the day. Well, folks, I'm going to call this a success in that I was live on all 4 destinations for now. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube or X or Farcaster, please give me a follow, turn on notifications, visit chairstable.xyz, give it a bookmark. I will be streaming and doing a few different show formats going forward over the next few weeks. I have privileged access to tons of alpha, only some of which I will share with you. If you join the Chairs Table community on X, really follow me anywhere. It will give you a better opportunity at being there when it leaks or when I leak it out or on you. Take care of yourselves. Have a happy Sunday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. In terms of the relax, and then of course people say, well, we don't celebrate Memorial Day weekend. It's in memory of the wars fought between nation states while sacrificing the sons and daughters of their lower classes. So happy Memorial Day. And forget about voice and loyalty. It's time to exit. Mahalo.